What's wrong with dating nowadays?
On Instagram, you can follow girls or girls can follow other guys, and it's just feeling insecure.
Oh wow, a heady question. Social media, like people don't like. Okay, I don't. Can I curse?
I think people can't commit.
I feel like the men became more like women.
As dating keeps evolving, it's getting harder and harder to build new relationships. In fact, according to a study by the Pew Research Center, in 2019, 38% of people from ages 25 to 54 were single. In 1990, though, it was 29%. That means it went up by 9 points. The study also found that men are more likely than women to be single, which wasn't the case 30 years ago. What the hell happened? I don't know, but that's what I wanted to find out by asking real people in real time what is wrong with dating nowadays. As always, stick to the end of the video because I did find some solutions on how to actually fix dating. Anyways, let's get into it. What's wrong with dating nowadays?
At least for me, I don't have enough time. I'm in grad school, and I feel like I don't have enough free time to like go on a bunch of pointless dates, I guess.
What do you consider a pointless date?
At least for me, dating is more nerve-wracking as a woman because I'm like, what if I get a creep? Like, that's a waste of my time.
Hookup culture. I feel like that's just like making dating really complicated. And again, like it's perfectly fine if like that's like your style, but I feel like so many people are like only for the hookup, and I'm just trying to find someone that like wants to get to know me and I want to get to know them and, you know, be compatible and like actually have a conversation and do fun things together.
Gotcha.
Social media. Everything with social media, right?
I think it's just like non-commitment, moving on to the next, believing like the grass is greener on the other side. And then people just don't tolerate anything anymore these days. Like they just don't want to fix anything.
Really?
I don't know. Yeah.
Like what?
Just in general, I think like these days when there's an argument, you just like walk away easily because you feel of social media. Yeah, there's like a plethora of other people. So you're like, I'm good. I'll move on to the next.
No one's low. Everyone's just on social media. They want the richest, the glamour and all that. No one wants to like the sentimental things, the little things that matter. You don't got bank or whatever, then they don't want it. That's how I see it.
Instant gratification culture, honestly. We all expect like romance, like to be perfect and to click perfectly. Because you go on your phone, everything is.
That toxicity, social media, dishonesty, not being loyal, that's the one thing. Like people just don't stick around. When something goes wrong, they just dip out. Like no one is there to like stay there and like work it through. They just dip out, you know? Like
What's wrong with dating nowadays?
Based on my experience and like other people that I know, like just reassurance again, because like I feel like a lot of people tend to feel insecure, especially because like on Instagram you can follow girls or girls can follow other guys, and it's just feeling insecure.
I think it's too quick. Like, I mean, I'm definitely guilty of it, but it's too quick. I feel like everybody's, swiping on like Hinge, Raya, Bumble, whatever it is.
You know all the apps.
Hey, I use it. It worked.
What is wrong with dating nowadays?
I think people are way too sensitive and they don't know what the they are or who they are or what they want.
maybe just like there are more options, or it's easier to be connected to more people.
I would say probably dating apps. You can't take anyone serious because everyone's in a real quick to go left or right. They swipe left, swipe right. Like, I feel like people don't give someone a chance to try to actually get to know them because they're so worried about what's next or I might be missing out, you know? So they'll try to go to the next person and see, just constantly keep dating.
What is wrong with dating nowadays?
Oh wow, a heady question. This isn't a great answer, but I don't feel like there's anything more wrong with dating than there's ever been. I don't know.
What do you find hard about dating today?
I think like expectations on both sides, like how fast things are gonna go, what everybody's like pace is in a relationship, I guess.
What is wrong with dating nowadays?
Social media, like people don't like. Okay, I don't. Can I curse? Okay, I'm not saying I have like tons of experience, but I don't think people like really talk to each other nowadays, and like a lot of people are standoffish. And like I think social media like causes a lot of relationship issues in general.
What do you guys think about dating apps? Do you think dating apps ruin relationships?
It's too shallow, and people think there's so many options, so it's never deep.
So from what it seems is that people were saying that hookup culture, having too many options and being on social media is hurting relationships. We live in a world where people can contact you on 20 different apps and you're connected to the internet 24/7 to your friends, family, and lovers. And people are more single now than ever before. It's almost like consumerism has not only affected America in shopping, but it's also affected us in our love lives, in relationships, and dating, and that's a problem. But I wanted to hear from people to see what they had to say about it and ask, what can we do about this, and is there even a way to fix this? Let's see. What is wrong with dating nowadays?
I think
Everyone wants sex a little too quickly.
Right.
It's a little threatening.
Do you think that dating apps have ruined relationships?
I don't know if they've ruined them. Like my sister's boyfriend from Tinder, they've been dating for 2 years. They're in love. Love that.
Wow.
I personally, I can't do that. It's just rough.
What would be your ideal date?
Ooh, bring me to a park, man. Go. I'm an illustrator. Go draw with me.
You do graphic design?
A little bit. I'm going into illustration at Parsons. But literally just sit and do art. Talk to me about something. Like, let's go to a store. Let's get lunch. I'm chill with whatever.
What is wrong with dating nowadays?
I think people can't commit. I think it's hard for people to commit.
Why do you think it's so hard for people to commit nowadays?
I think there's so many options available, so it's hard for somebody to just think that like you're the one. They're always ready to move on to someone else, and you like see all those options available.
Are you on dating apps?
Yes, actually like a week ago.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
You just opened up an
yeah.
account? Okay. How are dating apps going for you?
Not very seriously, and I think that's on me, so I'm not even gonna put it on like other people.
What is wrong with dating nowadays?
I think a lot of it has to do with like trust issues and communications, just because of how society like has grown the idea of what relationships is.
Okay. What about you?
I feel like some people just don't trust anymore and they take it like really lightly. Like they'll talk to someone for like 2 weeks and then they'll just like move on or something. Yeah, I feel like people just don't take it seriously anymore.
Right. Do you think that dating apps have ruined relationships?
I think it depends on someone's mindset. If you're like really into it, then you could take it serious with whoever you find on a dating app. But if you're not, it's just like a little fling for you.
Gotcha. What's wrong with dating nowadays?
I feel like the men became more like women, and like, you know, anytime we they complain more than women do. They only give us like the bare minimum, you know?
I feel like men don't have the same expectation to be with providers anymore. They just don't care. They kind of care about getting the female rather than
100%.
keeping the female.
100%.
What do you think we can do to fix dating?
Fix dating, I guess, just like maturity levels, just be more ready to commit to things and be more honest.
Doing anything you can to like join local groups or take people up on offers, invite them to things, and then you'll increase your odds of bumping into someone that you can mesh with.
When you're meeting up with someone, when you're enjoying someone's company, I would try to see guys are on their phones too much and they're looking at like crazy content, you know what I mean? Where it's like kind of anti-woman a little bit. And it's like, I don't know how far you're gonna get with that mentality, man. You know what I mean? Like it's a sickness in a lot of ways. It infects a lot of guys.
There needs to be a greater level of trust established between the people involved in relationships so that everyone can feel comfortable communicating to begin with. I also think that more people just need therapy because I think that a lot of people are afraid to confront their issues, and then that in turn negatively affects the relationship as a whole in addition to their own life.
What's one way that you would fully trust your partner?
If they kept it 100 with me the whole time, like good or bad.
As you can see, there is some hope when it comes to dating. If people are willing to make a change in their own lives for their own personal growth, we can make dating fun again. A lot of people mention that being on your phones too much, not being able to commit to relationships, or not being honest about your intentions from the start is what's wrong with dating nowadays. Some ways to improve your dating life can be by, just saying yes next time someone invites you to go out. Or if you just want to go out yourself, go out and just touch grass. You never know who you could meet outside. You could literally walk outside and meet the love of your life today. People mention stop listening to podcasts that are anti-women or anti-men. There are so many stereotypes out there that are not true about people. You going into a relationship or going and finding new people and connecting with them and then having these stereotypes about men or women are just wrong, and it's gonna only lead to failure. If you have no friends, or you have little friends, or you want more friends, try joining a club, try joining a sport, or some type of community where you can build those relationships and be more social. Humans, we're social people. We thrive on being around others. So the way that we can fix dating is by actually going out and making the change in ourselves, and then going out into the real world and meeting new people. Hopefully these tips help you in your dating life and your experiences get better. And if you like the content, make sure to like it up and subscribe to the channel for more content like this. To watch my next video, go check them out right there. Until next time, peace out, guys.